Oh, well, that was quick. So I am live. Here we are. Ta-da! Okay. I didn't think the tea was gonna be like in the camera. Sorry. It's still very hot. It needs to cool down. So I thought I want to do a creepy collage. So I thought I would go through some more of these gamer magazines. And I'm heading over to YouTube while I'm telling you this. Some more of these gamer magazines, and then see what collage I could make out of today's harvested images, and maybe some from the Friday night harvest. I meant to be on at 3. That was the time I told you guys. And then I totally spaced it. But I did realize I got up to do something. And I'm like, aren't you supposed to be live today? So I quickly got ready. Elsa's friend Sandra's having some kind of crisis in the other room. So I got the door closed. So we should be nice and quiet. I'm waiting for it to load up because I was just watching this week's video from the Unexpected Gypsy. Hey, Carla. Hi, Kristen. So I want to be able to turn the volume off. Oh, no, it is off. Okay. Well, there you go. It's a thing. Let's put myself on live chat, though, because I have been forgetting to do that. I am practicing patience. Unfortunately, Elsa's friend is one of those people that cries like a baby about everything. And I struggle with that. So I find it hard to be sympathetic. So I'm practicing some kindness myself. I had to go get Els to help her though, because I couldn't. I think she is fine. They're discussing something now, so I think it will be okay. That's very kind of you, Carla. So I thought we would do a few more of these magazines, and then let's see what we can come up with for a creepy collage. Carla, I did get your message the other night, but I got it at like 3 in the morning, and you didn't figure you wanted to do that then. That's like a Game of Thrones tear out of guns, right? I don't think I need that. So where I'm gonna made a little bit of a mess in here. Gotta find a nice pile to start. Okay, that's a good one, right? The game's called Wasteland, so that could be good. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I would love to. I mean, that's one of my favorite movies ever. I was like, ah, love me some Yzma. I am gonna trim this down a little bit because there's no way that we could ever use that entire image because it is so long, and most of my substrates are much smaller than that. Cool. I definitely, that's a thing I would like to do. I know it's like an option even on Prime, and I just never think of it, But we'll see what the future of X. I assume they're talking about Xbox games. They've had quite a few gaming systems. They come out with one every few years. I'm not sure which. Mike has a game system. I'm not sure if it's an Xbox or some other kind, or a PlayStation. I can't remember. I think here's one with skulls on it. We'll take that. I'm going to use the ruler. I'm trying to use mostly the ruler today, since we're going to make a collage out of these. Hopefully there'll be less trimming that way. So I'll try to get them a little bit more true to size than I might otherwise. Because you know me, very, it's just yank it and go. I'll try and be a little kinder to the pages. I love it when it recommends you stuff like, well, based on what you've already watched. And sometimes they're spot on, and sometimes you're like, what do you think I've been watching? You know, what do you think I've been doing? This is kind of a castle with a graveyard in the front. It's like a tower and a castle, I guess, or a tower and a castle, a tower and a graveyard. Hope everybody has had a good weekend. Man, the weekend arrived, and around here, everybody kind of went into hibernation mode. I was plowing along very nicely, and I hit a wall. I actually slept most of yesterday. I was exhausted. And then I slept a little late today, too, even though I was not up late last night. But, so I have to put in still the stuff into... I got all the pictures done. I made a list of what I photographed so that I wouldn't be confused. In the order that I photographed it. So now it's just a matter of getting onto my Etsy account and doing the listings all in a row. Seeing how that goes. I don't think I need any of these. You laid low all weekend? It's like, we think based on your watch history, you'd like to watch this totally unrelated thing because we need more views on it. I think that's where theirs is going. Okay, so we've got this thing, and I think I want to keep that because they're wearing gas masks and carrying guns. Oops. That's trash. I don't know why that's there. But we will take these giant words as well. Or we won't, because there's that big scene from the little one we cut out. So we'll keep this bigger scene. Oh, but we'll take Nobody Remembers the World Ended. Why wouldn't they? The buildings still look pretty intact. How short a memory do these people have? If it had been so long that nobody remembers, most of the structures that were around would be crumbling. That's all I'm saying. I read the book, The World Without Us, and stuff would not last long without us maintaining it. The nature would take over very quickly. Okay, that I think, aside from having a pile of blood over there, well, never say never. So let's trim it up just a smidge. Watching Bachelor Party. Cool. How's it looking? How you feeling about it? I know there's a couple other lives going on. And I'm an hour and some late. And I have the hiccups. All right. Let's see if there's anything else we can use. Finding humor in horror. See there, Sharon, look at all this stuff is like still brand new. No, that wouldn't happen. Would not happen. Okay, these might be useful in my Aries collage. Let's put the bigger ones on the bottom though. You can't find your glue sticks. Hey Janice. I'm always misplacing something. I revamped the color list for the list on Google Drive to more accurately reflect what's coming up, and now I can't find the list to update the. So I gotta find that today because that's another thing I need to do this weekend. What are CRPG? Now there's a kind of game I don't even know. I understand role-playing game. I don't know what the C stands for. I'll have to look it up later. I used to love Might and Magic. Tentacle. There's a giant tentacle in that picture. Gloopy, but the breadsticks made it work. Oh, wow. And breadsticks. Well, I'm glad the breadsticks made it work. Let's see. So, Janice, we're harvesting from a couple of these magazines, and then we're going to try and make a collage out of what we harvested. I did leave it open to... I'm going to keep this page because I like the flowers in the background. We could use some of the stuff from Friday's harvest if we needed to. Because we get some really good stuff on Friday. Those plants are wearing corsets and have bone tails. Okay. That's weird even for me. I'm going to cut that off because it's going to get to the point where it's going to rip. Or maybe we could just cut the whole thing off. I think we could just cut the whole thing off. I just threw something on the floor. I don't know if it was a pen or another pair of scissors. They were cheesy bacon breadsticks. Oh my gosh. Now there's something. Well, that's creepy. I think we'll take that as like a bunny person. Deeply disturbing. And then I had a little moment over here on the end where it went whoop. Looks like Marilyn Manson, right? There's some weird stuff going on there. Pro Skater, I don't think so. Carry On, but it's one of those like pixelated games. racing game. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's weird. All right. One down. Let's see what else we can come up with. Hitman 3. Don't think I need that. Alrighty. Let's see what this one has to offer. I don't see anything in the tiny pictures that I need to have. Well, there's Spider-Man. You know, we'll always do that. I don't know what I'm keeping him for, but it could come in handy someday. That seems crooked to me. I reside in the basement. High maintenance plants. Yeah. Oh, too warm upstairs. I hear you. Basements are always a nice even temperature, aren't they? All right. Well, that's kind of a creepy Big Brother sort of thing, isn't it? Let's take the weird alien head stuff. It's kind of interesting. Okay, here is a City in Ruins. So let's take some of that. That's good. That's crooked. I can feel it. Uh-oh. We've done it now. Didn't hold it hard enough. So I've got most of my stuff in the box for the sale for Tuesday. I thought I might do a sale preview because I don't know that everything I have is that everybody will be interested in. So yeah, I would live in the basement too if it meant a more even temperature for sure. Yeah, I hope you have a finished basement at least. I think we'll keep this for the loose ends. That could be a nice, good, creepy collage thing, right? This is from a Hitman game, but we'll see if we can find. I think I like On Top of the World, so I'm going to cut that out later with the trimmer, I think. None of that's really creepy enough. Just weird and gold. Where does a Hitman draw the line? Okay, even though this could be considered creepy, maybe. We'll see how I feel about it later. But we can definitely make it a smidge taller, shorter, something. Smaller, that's the word I want. And indoor-outdoor carpets. Oh no, the 70s. That Be Still My Heart. Aren't those a classic? Okay, we probably want to keep that for the words. I gotta cut this edge off though. It's getting hard to work around. I hope a little bit of my mojo comes back because I feel a little bit, I don't know. I'm definitely not depressed. I don't think that's not the problem. I just feel drained. But I think I know what happened, so I'm going to take steps to fix it. I think I have a pretty good idea what happened. Ooh, apex predator. I don't need the guy's head, but I like the word, so let's take that. Top 10 games of 2020. Oh, okay. Let's see. Immortals, Final Fantasy, Half-Life, I've never heard of most of these games. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I've at least heard of the Ghost of Tsushima. Hades 2. The Last of Us. Okay, let's crop that down maybe. The Last of Us is a zombie survival game, I do believe. Not 100%. It could just be a war game, like humans offing other humans. You live drains, but yeah. It's the 70s show in Carla's basement. We need drink mix, stat. Okay, let's get just this guy over here. Ooh, and that guy right there in the circle. He's pretty creepy. And this guy over here. You can always count on Call of Duty for some creepy people. I don't like the game myself, but I will take the creepy soldiers. Oops, we'll have to fix that with the trimmer. All right, we've got some kind of evil lab over here. Take that. Okay. Spelunky 2. Oh, peaches. Yuck. More for you. I am not a peachy person. I don't know what it is, but the stuff that the artificial stuff that tastes like peaches grosses me out. Mike has this peach tea that he loves, this peach iced tea or peach iced tea. And somebody keeps drinking it. And he keeps asking me. I'm like, I don't like anything flavored peach. That's like asking me if I want strawberries. I can't even really tell what that is. It's so dark. So I think we'll skip it. Janice, gross. Finally, another peach hater. Now, I'm okay with peaches to fruit because those taste like peaches. The artificial stuff does nothing for me. Okay, just because of the headdresses. And then down here, we'll take that. We're gonna trim this down just a little, though. I just said I was gonna take that. Oh, and a Ferris wheel. Creepy Ferris wheel in the fog. Yay. All right. I'll try and go this way on that. Get more purchase that way. Tore a corner. I'm fired. Ooh, is it any good, Carla? I do like a Boston cream pie. That's a weakness of mine. Do you like peaches, Carla? I didn't even think to ask. I'm over here going, ew, peaches. If you like it, I'm happy for you. I'm just not a peaches person, other than actual real peaches. Cucumber melon flavors gag you? Pop-Tarts are 8 out of 10. I trust your judgment on that. It's hard to capture a multi-layer pie in a Pop-Tart, I think. Okay, so I accidentally cut it up on the other one, but we're going to take demon souls. If, in fact, demons even have souls. And these two pictures right here. Let's do it. I'll have to trim that top part with scissors because there's no way I'm getting that little tiny bit to rip off neatly without screwing up the whole picture. It's just not going to happen. Okay. Water can have cucumbers and melon in it. Peach Coke, 5 out of 10. I wouldn't put flowers and watermelon together personally, but To each their own. I don't know, I kind of like this this one down here. It's like I think it's like a Chinese New Year thing. It just looks fun. And I think we'll take this guy just the top part of him, because he looks creepy just standing around in the dark like a weirdo. Okay, I'm going to try and take a sip of my tea. Let's see if it's cooled down enough. Double iced chai tea. It's bitter no matter. Oh. You like water flavored water? I don't mind a little bit of lemon in mine. And I have occasionally put cucumber in it. But I drink water for the water, so there's that. I get water doesn't taste like anything. That's most people's complaint. Well, it's not supposed to taste like anything. It's supposed to be refreshing. We've let commercial entities convince us that everything must have flavor. If you're not adding flavor, it's not a real thing. And water is just not supposed to taste like anything. It's supposed to taste like what it is. Yeah, I hear you. We have hard water too. And it definitely has a flavor, and it is not yummy. We're buying bottled water right now. When I lived alone, I filled up gallon jugs from one of those reverse osmosis machines, and that was okay. But Mike likes easy, so he gets bottled water, and that's what I drink. It's very nice to keep it in the house for me, because the tap water used to run through the filter, and it doesn't anymore, and it tastes like icky. He still drinks it and says it tastes fine to him. It's gross to me. So that's where we're at. If I were to be able to live alone, I would probably do the reverse osmosis thing again, just because the individual servings of water, the packaging it's in is not good for the environment. The type of plastic it's made out of is super bad. But since I'm not paying, I'm not doing the buying, I don't complain. I do it at those machines, that because the city water's already reverse osmosis, and then it runs through one of those machines and fills it up. And I found that to be okay, but yours may be more heavily, like up in Minnesota, the pipes are probably older than the ones here in Arizona, or the ones when I lived in Arizona. I haven't tried any reverse osmosis water here. I'm going to take an ongoing journey, and then I love that image. We've seen me have that out of a couple different magazines. Oops. Okay, now I've done it. We're going to try and salvage this. I should have just cut it. Oopsie daisy. My scissors are actually sticky. Yes, spring water is the best. Yeah, that spring water is the best. If you can live someplace with a spring that's got a spring-fed well or whatever, oh, best water ever. The problem is that most cities' water filtration systems are way out of date. And they have not been updated in so long that they're not actually efficiently doing what they're supposed to be doing. And like here where we've got the, oh, that'll be good. Right. That's kind of gross. But we'll take it. Okay. I used to play Sims way back when it first came out. But you can't have a well in the city. Ah, those jerks. I get it, though. They probably don't want a bunch of people tapping into the aquifer. Let's see. I can't live without there. I'm going to save that one. These are too blurry to use. Good Lord. It's an all-out first-person shooter bonanza. Ooh, beware the witch. We'll keep that. My leg is falling asleep. All right, we'll keep the creepy missing person on the tree in the woods. Why would you post a missing person flyer on a tree in the woods? I don't know, but it's creepy. Now I feel like just getting missing person filters and taking them out to the woods. Is that wrong? Probably going straight to hell for that. Oh my God. Well, let's take the giant D, though. Keep it in the box. Keep it in the box. Okay. No milk gardens. I did. I kept the big D. Monsters might not like milk. Maybe. It's supposed to be wholesome and good for you, so they probably wouldn't like it. Okay, there's a guy in a cave. Maybe we want that. That's a mighty big picture, though. Let's trim it down just a little bit. There we go. That size works better for us. There's a fox drinking a giant milkshake. A bunch of these games I've never heard of. Never ever. Giant shark. Oh my god, Els watches all these shark videos where they describe shark attacks. I'm like, that's disturbing. Very disturbing. Also, when you hear a bunch of reports in a row, you can get the wrong idea that there are way more shark attacks than there are. They'll make it sound like the sharks are, just running rampant, attacking humans. We're in their home, I think that was a very big shark. I don't think that was a baby shark. If you dive into their home, you have to suspect they might, try to figure out what it is. I don't think they're just floating around going, is that human? Let's eat it. Okay. Let's try one more and then on with the collaging. Let's see if we can find something that's not heavy on the first person shooter. Let's go with this one. Maybe we'll find some creepy Egyptian stuff in here. But moose, I believe it. People get out of their cars and moose are just, dogs. And they're not. Not even close. Okay, I think we'll go with that. That's a little creepy. We're going to trim that down again, just a little bit. There we go. Oh my. Well, I think they can be very aggressive, badgers. I wonder what they're out for when they break into your garage. Okay, that house is glowing. We might keep that. Oh no. It's 5 o'clock. Do you know where your brain is? I'm not very good on the camera right now. Let's see if we can move the camera a little bit further down. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you guys couldn't see the bottom of the magazine really. There's so much stuff at the top from the paper I've been processing. I'm going to see if I can cut through this. I don't know if I can. No, it's too much of the magazine so far. We haven't got down far enough. Okay. Uh-oh. And then I closed the chat. That was special. Yeah, Life. This is the game. This one I played. The first one right here. Life is Strange. Oops. Ew. That probably did not smell good. Oh, yeah, I guess kind of. Hi, Janie. They used to steal the catalytic converters. That's kind of not a fun thing to come home to. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a little ew. Dogs are dogs, though, you know. Hopefully it had been long enough the smell dissipated some. Stop that. I bet. I think I kind of like that. I think we might fussy cut that out and use it somewhere. Right. Summer's Eve. I would have never guessed that, Carla. Well, there's the trivia coming in handy in real life. You douched your tongue. Hey, whatever works. You have to believe that those things are, you know, relatively non-invasive and non-toxic because of where you're supposed to put it. It's a probably reasonably safe thing to use on an animal. Would be my guess. There's like a mummification thing going on right there. That's a little creepy. But now I didn't get any notices all day. Now I'm getting 500 all at once. Pickled with vinegar water. I got up in the middle of the trivia. I just didn't I didn't turn on the live, but I heard her doing the asking the questions, you know, in the other room. I want a fresh start. Okay, I think we may be down far enough to cut the edges off. That'll make it easier going. Oh my. I believe it. I believe it. I feel like we had way better luck on Friday. Ooh, that's a good one, but I don't. Let's see what happens when we cut it down, if it's doable. Because we don't want the words. Yeah, that'll work. And then we want the word pray, of course. Figure out a way to use that in a creepy collage. Go back and cut out hangry. If you don't like the message, eat the messenger. Oh, troublemaker, angry, and sarcastic. I'll keep that one. That is funny. Good call. I didn't even read that one. Good call. Let's see. Nope. 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 Fearless possums in Texas. I believe it. I believe that. I think that's a thing. All right. We've done 3 or 4 magazines. Let's see what we can do. We need a substrate. Let's dig up here in the pile of things. Knock some stuff over while we're at it. I think we want something bigger than that. Not too big, but bigger than that. How about? Let's grab a trimmer. Substrate. I think we'll go this way. Let's see what we got. I'll be eating a snack on the back porch. Aw. You finally got rid of the armadillo under your she shed? You dropped more than you ate. have a roadrunner who ran up and down the driveway. Well, that's handy. That is a very good thing, I think. I don't know where we're going to use it. I'm just trying to trim it up a little bit. Because I did not tear a very straight line. And these scissors are dull as fuck. Okay. Is that what I dropped on the floor? Maybe was the other pair of scissors. It fell on the other side. This sucks because these are my shittiest pair of scissors. All my good scissors have disappeared. I think I know where they are, though. I think they have been borrowed without having been asked. So, new rule for my room: an open door is not an invitation. Of course, it is also greatly possible that I lost it them myself, because I do that too. Okay. I think they're on the other side of the what? Of the ironing board. I think they fell on there. What kind of little... Okay, I think definitely we want to go with the... It's trying to put my hair in the collage again. Apparently my hair thinks it needs to be in all the collages. I absolutely love this image to death. I use it almost every time I see it. Ooh, creepy. Okay, let's try something else. Let's move that up there, because I definitely want to use that. Okay. Let's trim this one up a little bit. Yeah. I know that I have a lot of scissors, but I think that what's happened is now I only have one really good pair. And I have a bunch of okay pairs, and then a couple that are, pretty dull and they need to go bye-bye before I hurt myself with them. I need to make some changes. Okay, I want to use that guy because he's kind of creepy, super extra creepy. I'll go around the thing in a minute and see if I can. Oh, I think I want to try and use that. I do like this building. We may just cut just to that building. Don't need both. And then there's that. Oh, we don't need that. Okay. Let's see. That could Be a good filler. Okay, the rest of these are big, so let's move those and see how we can work with what we've got here. So I think we want to trim this down. And trim that down just a little bit. Safety scissors my ass, right? Somebody's telling tales out of school. Okay. So let's see, how do we want to do this? I need to cut that down so it's a little more square. I would cut it into this half circle that it is, but I suck at that sort of thing. Well, I'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. I don't think it's going to work real good with the last pair of scissors. But you never know. Suddenly it was deathly quiet because I was trying to concentrate. Let's take that off there. All right, so that needs to go on the bottom because it runs off. Okay. Let's see. Put that over there. I think that would go good right there. Loosey goosey. Okay. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going? Okay, let's go through the pile again. We need to cut another couple of small images. We need something small but creepy. How's your weekend going, Miss Rebecca? How goes it? Hold on, I think maybe just that guy. Okay. All right, so we have these that I think we can make smaller because the piece of interest here is the heads. So I think we can trim that down a smidge. I think we can make it fit there. So I made it a little bit uneven. Restful today, but you worked yesterday. Good to have a day of rest. Okay. So what do we put that up there? I think I must just want. That's two good pictures close together. It's like picture Jenga. Picture Jenga. Oh, that might work like that. Let's move that over just a smidge. She's got to go under if that's going to work. And then I think we could put a word there, and then we don't need him. Okay. I think that's it. I think that might be the one. Okay, so then we should ink some things. We should ink some stuff. Juicy. So let's ink. And then hope for the best. We're getting our creepy collage in today, darn it. They're a little uneven circle. It's better than some of my efforts, that's for sure. Just cover up those white edges, make everything blend together a little bit better. So Carla is working on her 12 of 22. She did yesterday at least. Got a little start on it. Still a few days left in that challenge. It's the 28th and the deadline is the 3rd. I don't think Els has announced what the new one is yet. I'm terrified. Only a few months left in this challenge, and I was happy with my efforts on my flower one. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed the outcome of that one. It's not like I hate flowers. It just, oh, did she? Well, do I want to know? Am I going to cry? What's the topic? I didn't see a video come out. Did she do it during trivia? Oh, boob smushers. Boob smushers are us. They're gleefully plant your boobies under that thing and then smoosh it down. I have to say, not a fun activity. So you're not going to tell us, Carla? You're going to make us go watch the trivia? Carla's keeping silent on the matter. Okay. I'm not going to watch all of trivia. I'll just wait for the video to come out. It's a lot of live to watch just to find out one thing. Even though I love Els. So you start down there. Travel or a place. Okay. All right. That's a lot of choice, but not a bad topic. Destination journals are sometimes fun. Or a place that you're familiar with or would like to be familiar with. It could probably even be a fictional place. That could be fun to do, a fictional place. Yeah. Okay, so I know we have to have her underneath this one, so that's going to go there. And I just need to figure out where she needs to be placed. I'm going to put this up here. Keep trying to put it upside down. Well, I think this was more over this way, wasn't it? Because he was on the end. I know that goes right there. Yeah, I think it went like this. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so could probably go ahead and glue this one down. And I think she's got to go next. So if we're going to put her right there, because other things go on top of her. Could have been a pen. There we go. So here. There we go. Parameters. Garagelandia journal. You said Lost Wages journal. A lot of people want to come to Las Vegas. It's a popular destination. And it is a fun place to visit. The juju of this place just doesn't speak to me. I'm definitely not a Lost Wages person. Because most of the activities there are to do here don't interest me. There we go. Okay, we're going to work with that. We're working with it. And it's okay if we smudgy it up a little bit because most of it's going to be covered anyway. Okay, we're going to put that just like that. Then I think this one has to go next because it goes under this one. And we've got a little bit of extra. So I thought we might just take a little bit of this brown and just give that a little bit of color. Because you got the little extra spaces around the circle that are going to have the background peeking through. Oops. Oops. That got a little carried away. The whole thing. So is there not glue there? I don't know where my glue stick is at the moment. Just gently smooch that down. Good grief. Hey, Susan, how's it going? How you doing? Okay. Where'd that little plastic doodle go? Okay. Now, just because I want to clean the brush off a little bit, we're going to go ahead and, even though we don't technically need it anywhere else, we're just going to rub the brush over the paper and get as much of the ink off the brush as possible. Okay. Hope you are having a lovely weekend, Susan. Say hello to Miss Betty for us. Okay, so we're going to put this one here and here. And away we go. Don't go falling off the desk into the void. We may never find you again. Not yet. You'll owe me money between today and the 5th. I haven't got the books quite far enough along to bill you yet. We are going to be working on those on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings to get those more completed. I was busy all this last week going through piles of paper from the other room, from the spare room, because Elsa's friend came to stay. So I had to do something with all that paper, and the quickest thing to do with it was process it. But there was so much that it took me most of the week to get it all. I feel like that really needs a glue stick, but I don't know where my glue stick went. Okay. So, soon. It will be soon. For Yours and Betty's serial killer doohickeys. All right. Now let's decide what goes down next. That's going right there. And that's going to go right there. So that first. That one's going to be first because it's going a little bit under the other one. Today we did some game magazine harvesting. And now we're doing a little collage. Mutter Museum. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. He goes down here. So it's going to go top, middle, bottom. What a concept. Work from the top down for a change. I did not see any of Rosemary's videos last week. I don't think. Maybe part of one. I can't remember. And because we had eldest friend hasn't been here that long, so we've been spending time doing that kind of stuff. So remember, the next time you're out in the woods hanging your missing posters, think of me. Last one for this, and we'll be looking at some words. I can't believe it's already September, you guys. Where did the year go? It hasn't been a bad year, but it's been kind of a weird year, I guess. Almost unprecedented, but not quite. In my personal life, not in the world. The world's kind of a shit show. Just a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude about things, though. That's what I need. Let's color that a little darker right there. I'm inking my finger. That's exciting. I had a leftover meatloaf earlier. Would you believe we still have tons of leftover meatloaf? Mike made a monster meatloaf. That's all I can say. It was a big boy. It's a lot of meatloaf. Some of these wrinkles will calm down once the glue dries, and I'll smooth out the edges when I find my glue stick. Okay, let's see if in today's things we can find something we like. Okay, we're going to want to kind of cover up that, so that's going to leave out this gigantic word. But maybe we cut this apart. I think we'll cut this apart and then see where we want to put the words. So yeah, I'll have a sale preview video for my Tuesday sale. Probably it'll be released early tomorrow morning. I cannot believe how fast the time is going by. Okay. Oops. Keith. Okay, no one. We don't want to cover up the eyes on the creepy guy. Remembers how the world ended. That one hair will not get out of the way. Okay, we can't cover up that guy's face. How the world ended. I think that's how it's going to have to go, so we don't cover up anything super interesting. All right. Anybody have anything exciting ongoing this week? I know a lot of you are going to work, of course. I can say that there were quite a few in the batches that I hadn't fully processed the paper. Oopsies and uh-ohs. So we'll have some single colored oopsies and uh-oh packs in the sale. Instead of the big multicolor pack, there'll be some single color packs of oopsies and uh-ohs. And then just some fun stuff. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. But I thought I would do the preview video, which will help me get everything organized and into my brain, so that I'm not waiting until the very last minute, as I tended to do. I'm very bad about that. I am a procrastinator extraordinaire. Now this is a moment where I do wish I knew where my glue stick got off to. I don't really want to open yet another glue stick. Oh, I found it. Sorry. Lid for the doohickey. All right. And then we need a piece of paper. And this sale is going to buy the rest of the September die and part of the October die. I hope, if the sale goes well. September colors are, I'm going from memory because I'm not sure where my list is. New Fallen Snow. And Royal Blue, it's a combo pack. And so the September colors are September, October, November, December. So remember, we're dying for 2 months away, so that you guys have the paper to play with well before the season arrives. So these are the start of our winter colors, because the last of our fall colors are coming. They're coming out of the batches now. We have the eggplant, the falling leaves, and the warm cocoa / graveyard mix. So the September colors are winter colors. It's a New Fallen Snow, which is a blue-gray mix. I'm hoping it's a 3-color mix. I have not had a chance to test it in advance, so if that doesn't work, then we're going to do the New Fallen Snow will wind up being more gray in color. But I have an idea that I'm hoping will give us a bright blue pop in the, and it will have sparkle. And then the other color is Royal Blue. So that is your mid-month mini color, I think. Let me look around for the doohickey. It's a paper. Couldn't have got too far away because I just had my hands on it yesterday or the day before. I don't like guessing. And I don't want to have to try and remake the whole thing again. Because I had some updates for kind of the whole. We adjust as we go based on what dies. Sometimes you can't get some of the dies through RIT or Tulip. For whatever reason, sometimes they don't have everything available. Which makes it hard when you're doing a batch that's like multicolors. This is a bit frustrating because I just had it in my hands. But it moved so much stuff around. Let me look one more place. Oof. And then we'll get ended on there. Aw. Might have had a sighting, but no. Silly neighbors. Okay, let me open up a window real quick. Do you really? That's awesome. Okay, let me glue this down while I'm waiting for this page to load. I gotta figure out what I did with that because it's very important. I know I should have just done it right then. No, I procrastinated. Oh. Okay, there we go. A little bit more than not quite that quick. Let's ink these edges just a little bit more, maybe. Ink. I moved it. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I want this one. Okay. Let's just add a little more ink to these edges. Oh, okay. I see what I did. That's why I was confused. So I was right. The new Fallen Snow, which is a new 3-color mix for me. Fingers crossed it comes out the way I imagine it. I didn't do a full test batch, but I did like a quick diff with a few tablespoons of dye, and it was looking pretty good. But sometimes that doesn't always translate into the big batch. So new Fallen Snow, which is hopefully it's a poppy blue gray color with sparkle. You know how new Fallen Snow looks when you're looking out of your window? That's kind of what I'm going for. In the early morning hours or right before the sun is setting, that conjunction with a royal blue with sparkle. So that's going to be a 2-color pack. So there'll be some items from both color in the pack. And then the mid-month mini color that month is purple. And we're trying to go for a purple, a blue purple, not a red purple. Because most of the color dyes that I've tried, and I've tried from 4 different manufacturers now of dye, most of them are a red leaning purple. So when you get the undertones, you wind up with red or pink, or they come out that kind of, when I say it's a pinky red kind of thing, it's a reddy purple. And I really would like a blue leaning. So we've tried a couple of things. If the color I'm using, it's a new dye to me. If the color I'm using, I don't know why I did that. I wasn't done. Doesn't come out in the purple. It's as purple as I'd like, because I really, really, really want a nice dark blue leaning purple. And it's not going to be with sparkle, because we already had the lavender with sparkle. And some of that came out very purpley. So we are going for just a nice dark purple. And it's truly going to be a mini kit. It's not going to, because we have already had a bunch of purple this year. And we just did the eggplant, which is coming along nicely, if I do say so myself. The last of it's coming out of the batch. And we'll begin I should have already started the ironing process, so I'm going to have to zippy through that, because I want that mailed no later than the 3rd. The eggplant, the falling leaves. The cocoa will come out a little bit after that, probably a week later, and that'll go in the mail. And then the Etsy release. I believe is supposed to be a lime green with purple edges. So if I can't get to the lime green in a timely manner, it may be a tea dyed paper with purple edges. So we'll see how that comes. Snow Sparkle, you already like it? I sound like Max Headroom. I'm sorry. Did I repeat myself? I do have those moments. Okay, so let's have a look at that in the light. Let's see if we can turn this a little bit and make it not so glary. Yeah, mosquitoes are a thing. I don't like being bitten, but are you oohing the lime green with purple or the collage? So, but yeah, if I can't get to the lime green, and I know that there are a couple people that are really looking forward to that, and I'm going to do my best. But in the event I can't get to the lime green portion of it, we'll at least have a light tea-dyed paper with the purple edges like we saw with the... Oh, okay. Did I get that very robotic kind of stuttering thing going on? Like we did with the olive green and the tea. I really, really want to do the lime green, but I don't want to push it another month, because I've pushed it a couple of months on the back burner. So I'd really like to get to it this month. So I'm going to do my best. But some of this is contingent on the sale and how much dye I can buy in. For the snow, I do need to get some additional bottles so I have enough for the whole batch. And then for the warm cocoa, I need one of the colors a little bit more to finish the batch. And I think I have everything I need for the lime green, but I'll have to double check on that. So, but I need probably $80 worth of dye. In addition to, I need to buy sandwich wrap is the other thing, because I used the last little bit of it in these 2 batches. Let me get a little drink of water. So, and I love the sandwich wrap in the dramatic colors, But you can expect the snow with sparkle, the new fallen snow, is going to be a super, super light color. So just putting that out there. But it'll be paired with a royal blue, so you'll get a nice 2-color combo pack there. All right, now I'm going to get onto Etsy and do Etsy things so that I can put that stuff away and have it not sitting around my room. It's not deli paper. It's actually called sandwich wrap. It's not the stuff that I had been getting. It's slightly different. It's still a 9x12 paper, but it's way less expensive. So that's the option I'm going with right now until the deli paper drops a little bit, because the deli paper for 1,000 sheets is $45 to $56. My Etsy link. Oh, okay. I'll fix that. Thank you, Rebecca. But I will be having new stuff in the store. There is some new stuff from last week that I put in, but a whole new, my whole ironing board is covered in it at the moment in packs already packed up of, so this is just some of it. That's just like one part of one pile. Oops. I don't know where I'm going. So that's some olive, I think a little bit of aquamarine, and then some teal there, mostly olive. Colors going in are olive, a tiny bit of red, fuchsia, and gray. And then there's like a few odd packs of things that are going in. But I will change that link in the description box. Thank you for letting me know, Rebecca. So so that's kind of just keeping you guys in the loop of where I'm at. It's exciting. I'm excited about the upcoming colors for sure. I can't wait to get started on them. And I am absolutely in love with the eggplant, and the falling leaves is coming out very nice too. So I'm super excited about the dyed paper. I'm just beside myself I'm pulling it out. I'm like, ooh. And then you have to wait for it to dry to see what color it really is, because it's always a little darker when it's wet. But on the Tuesday live, I'll show you some probably a finished pack. I hope I should be able to get one done by Tuesday, because I want to have them all in the mail no later than the 3rd. And I'm actually only mailing out 3 packs, so the rest of it will wind up in the store. Unfortunately, that will not be in the sale because I won't have it all processed by the 3rd, but it will be going into the store probably by the end of this week. So there's our collage for today. And thank you for sitting with me while I harvested some magazines. That puts a few more out of the house. We've taken that pile down by at least 3 more magazines. I will be live on Tuesday for my sale at 5 o'clock. 5 to 5:15. There's always a little window there. But I will have the sale preview out. I'm hoping tomorrow morning, but if it's not out in the morning, then it will be out about mid-afternoon. Because I got to haul that box in here. It's a pretty big box. I don't expect all of it will sell. The rest of it will go into the shop, into the new damages section that I made. Hooray for a new damages section. So that's all I have for today. We've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. Nice and dark, yeah. It's a little bit on the dark side, color-wise and theme-wise. But it is creepy. We're creeping it real, which was the goal today. I haven't done a creepy collage in weeks, and I felt it. So this was a nice change up. So sale on Tuesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday will be kind of getting a final look at what I can do this. What the serial killer books are going to look like. And I should be finishing up the Halloween books no later than Friday. So we're just down to gluing and sewing. All right. So you guys have a lovely rest of your Sunday. I hope that the start to your week is amazing and fantastic as it can be. I know the start of the week, not always for the happy making, but I hope it is as smooth and awesome as possible. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting, bright blessings and hugs and hisses. Yes, for Smooth Monday. Let's make it smooth. That's the end. Bye, 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 bye. The end. Loves you.